friends close, but your enemies closer.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
All for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
What's in the box?
Wax on, wax off.
Say hello to my little friend.
You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss
Get
it.
to the chopper.
Movie Mondays with Tom and Callum, sponsored by Palace Nova Cinemas on Fresh 92.7.
That's right, as always, we've got Brian from Palace Nova in the studio with us to take us through all the new releases on offer at Palace Nova in both their locations, East End and Prospect, for the month of July. Now, Brian, good morning to you. July, jam-packed month of new movies. Can we talk about the first one that I'm really keen for, Superman?
Absolutely. Last year, before we had Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
This year, we've got Super Fantastic July. Because you've got Superman and the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
so,
of
yes,
course.
Superman is looking great. It's James Gunn who was behind the
Guardians of the Galaxy
stuff.
right?
And a bunch of other things that he's done in the past, too. But he knows how to handle superhero stuff. DC's put him in charge. It's just really fun.
Yeah, I got to say, it's such a nice change up from the DC movies we've seen for the last 10 to 15 years, and it's actually colourful.
Absolutely, yeah. It's bright, it's vibrant. You know, it's the way the books were written.
Yeah, exactly right. The old comic books and a bit of flair to it.
Exactly.
Looks really good.
And it's bright and colorful, and there's actually some great little comedic moments in there. So it's fun throughout. It's a great ride.
Yeah,
So,
unreal.
huge superhero month, of course, with Superman and Fantastic Four. What else is coming up?
Well, there's so many great films coming up, but we've got a lot of great events. You know, I like to come in here and tout about the events. The Superman opening night on the 10th with our Cocktails, Comics, and Costumes event with Greenlight Comics providing a prize on the XEMAX, largest screen in Adelaide. We've got some great Monday doubles by Tim Burton. It's this great movie about the guy who made Plan 9 from Outer Space, the horrible film from the 60s, but it's this great story about, you know, misfits coming together, and it's coupled with Frank and Weenie, which is a fun little animated Tim Burton film.
Tell you what, in winter as well, it's the perfect vibe to go see a Tim Burton movie. Go to the cinema, come out, have a drink. It's all rainy, a bit gloomy. It's it's
feels
a great
like you're in
time.
the movie.
Yeah, exactly right.
Nice immersive experience.
Yeah.
Speaking of rain and environment, we'll move on to, we've got a great documentary called The Wilding, Q&A happening on the 16th with Bush Heritage and Adelaide Zoo. We've got a fun 1980s flashback night with cult classic Desperately Seeking Susan starring Madonna. Loop back around to Cocktails, Comics, and Costumes events. We've got an advanced preview of the Fantastic Four. So see it first with us on the XEMAX. Bring your costumes. We have some fun cocktails we've got working in the works at our East End location. Galactic Video and Gamma Rays are providing prizes for that.
When's the preview screening?
The preview is on the Wednesday the 23rd, so you'll be one of the first people in the entire country to see the movie. Avoid the spoilers. Stay for the post-credits. On August 2nd, we'll talk about August, we've got a Q&A with Greg Sestero from the movie The Room, the disaster piece that is The Room with Tommy Wiseau. We had our earlier session this year of the film, sold out completely, where you can throw spoons and cheer and scream and do all that fun stuff. Well, Greg will be in cinema to do a Q&A after the film and answer your question as to why this thing was created and how he's able to, 20 years later, still travel the globe. Now, we've talked about our Monday doubles. We talked about epics. You know we love an event at Palace Nova. If you're an anime fan, we're launching something new specific for you called the Neo Tokyo Nights. Once a month on the first Tuesday of the month, and we're kicking it off with Akira.
Enjoy the winter weather, the rain, by going and catching a movie at Palace Nova in their East End and Prospect locations. Brian, a pleasure as always. Cheers for coming in.
Thank you.